Bababa ako, sasakay ako ng jet ski, dala-dala ko yung flag ng Pilipino at pupunta ako doon sa airport nila, tapos itanim ko. Then I would say, this is ours and do what you want with me. Bahala na kayo.
Kung naniniwala kayo sa kabila, pati na siguro si Carpio, pati si... I would say that you are really stupid. Maghanap ka ng tao dito magpunta ng jet ski. Hindi ako mag-abot pa ng ilang oras, I would conk out in the middle of the sea.
Seriously, what happened to President Duterte this year? Every time I scroll through my Facebook feed, there's a lot of criticism going here and there with the president's administration, mostly because of how he responds during our current turmoil, the COVID-19 pandemic. With a growing rate of COVID cases every day, and a 1/3 of citizens are going against the Philippine government. Some even says he should resign as the president because of how he responds with the recent crisis. As for me, I'm genuinely unsurprised by what's going on right now, which is why Maharlika family were starting to make a video out of something major like this.
President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the iron-fisted political leader of the Philippines. He was known for his great accomplishments in his mayoral terms in Davao, which led him to gain the support of the Philippine mass and won the election. Duterte was known for his campaign against illegal drugs, sanctioning the abusive utilities, good fiscal management, and even reducing the poverty rate from 21.6% to 16.6% through the use of education, healthcare, and his overall economic projects. Duterte was very courageous in implementing his ideal intentions, all for the sake of his country. But now, President Duterte himself is being called as Duterte coward on social media because of what Filipino masses have noticed his submission to the will of China. The local press is full of commentary using the word slave to describe the way they see the Philippines in its relationship to China under Duterte. Polls show that 87% of Filipinos favor a stronger defense for the Philippine territory, which just shows that they are highly aware that China can conquer the Philippines anytime they want.
Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. Now, there is 3 million, there's a 3 million drug addicts. I'd be happy to slaughter them.
That's not even the only thing about Duterte that is not widely approved. While a majority of Filipinos support Duterte's signature on war on drugs, they do not approve of the extrajudicial killings that have taken place. He even uses social media to tarnish opponents, deploying an army of social media trolls to pounce on anybody who publicly criticize him, a move that serves to intimidate those who have not yet spoken out. Stripping the freedom of speech, Marites Vito, a prominent journalist and an author, even said that this is a man who admits to killing, yet he's popular.
Other situations such as breaking ties with the United States, switching to a diplomatic relationship with China, Dolomite program, authorizing terror bill, red tagging, the elevated debt of 10.4 trillion, the 15 billion pesos PhilHealth debt, and even the unequal distribution of social amelioration program. These are just some examples of the hot seat topics that happened under his administration that makes the netizens to scratch their heads out of anger. So much for the changes coming motto of President Duterte that many of his people believe in. So much for the president who have promised to step down to his position to improve both economy and politics. It's like the COVID-19 pandemic has been the catalyst to reveal Duterte's incompetencies with the recent re-implementation of lockdowns. Duterte has become even more heavily-handed due to the increasing number of COVID-positive citizens. It is clear that our country's administration will be unable to overcome this crisis in the same way that other smaller countries did. With his overlooking and late realization of the value of mass testing, the very thing that can revive the Philippine economy, everything went haywire with the netizens' response.
Almost everybody in the Philippines have seen the abrupt decisions and performances of the president, which provoked them to either defend him or criticize him. But to be honest, Maharlika family, pro-Duterte supporters or not, there is only one cry that all Filipinos have. It is, when will Duterte confront the foes and problems he was elected to take on seriously?